Alright, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do that little trail along the Royal Canal, heading from here, which is Lock 2 and 3, running this parallel to the Whitworth Road, which is brand new installed. Over on the left there you'll see the cycle track splits off up there where that bridge is. I'll show you. And this would be pedestrian, but we're sharing it for the moment. And then over by Cross Guns and on the way up. So here we go. There's a statue there of Bernard Shaw. I've spent many hours down here. But this is all new. I said we're sharing this for the time being, until across the road is done. That'll be nice. So walked up and down here to and from work, and I was living close to here at least 1,000 times. Now this bridge just ahead of us is where the cyclists will split off on the other side and head down when it is eventually ready. Have a good day. And this will be the dual path now. This is locker number 3, I believe. Oh, is that 2 and that's 3? I think that might be it. I'm joined by a friend today. He's cycling behind me under strict orders to be reasonably quiet. It's his birthday today, so happy birthday, Frankie. And I appreciate you coming out on the journey with me. Wonderful job has been done down here. Charleville Tennis Club over on the right, and Cross Guns Snooker Club. This part of Phibbs we're just coming to now is known as Cross Guns, at Phibbs Shopping Centre's just over on the left, where I saw Black Sabbath in Daly Mount Park back in the early 80s. That old mill there was converted into apartments quite a very long time ago. Oh, Des Kelly's been around forever and a day. Show you over there on the right. That's Hedigan's Brian Baru pub, and just over there on the left that's the Bernard Shaw. Used to be a Des Kelly's. There's been a few other things, Porterhouse for a while. I started from the Whitworth Road because the rest of this canal path is still under construction down beside Croke Park. I will go and visit there at some stage. And in the meantime, enjoy. This is my old home stomping ground as well, coming up to Cabra. You're all good. How you doing? You well? think that said that's lock number 6. So I was saying, coming up now, we're coming up to the back of a main Cabra, and then we'll be getting to Cabra West, which is my family stomping ground from all around. Carnlough, Ventry, Drumcliff, Broombridge, lived all around there. Some are still there, some are gone, the grandparents, but very fond memories for me. Nice place to have a gaff. Now we're at the back of Cabra West. All the old factories there, and Bachelors had the factory down here somewhere. I think it's still there. But and we'll be coming up to Broombridge, which is the street that my father's from, and the actual Broombridge, which crosses from Cabra West over to Finglas, and that goes through the Tulka Valley Park. I've been through there before and did something with Google Guides, took a load of photographs. If I remember, I'll attach them. But I will be doing another drive through there when I find an appropriate sunny or even snowy day. It'd be nice to catch different places in different seasons. I don't get that snow that much in Dublin. When I started doing my cycling further down the road, I was literally amazed with the amount of construction that's going on. I sound like that classic old person now when I say things like, I remember when this was all fields. Lock number 7 now. I'm supposed to stay to the left. Some of this could do with a retarmacking. That was lock 7. Thanks. There's a new Lewis stop. That's been there a few years now, but still new to me. Over there on the left. We're approaching Broombridge. Yeah, the road's a bit bumpy. camera probably doesn't show it, but it's making my camera move a little bit. I can't tighten it on anymore, but this could definitely do with a little bit of work. But they're getting through quite a lot. I took a trip to Tolka Valley Estuary, the new greenway down at Dublin Port a few days ago. My word, what a job they did on that. It really was something. There's a beautiful old broom bridge. Great memory from my childhood. We'll go under rather than over. Be lovely to have this a tiny bit wider. I can't use my bell with my thick gloves on. It's 15 degrees, but it certainly doesn't feel like it. Had a storm a couple of days ago, so-called storm. It was actually quite disappointing. Nothing compared to what those poor people have been suffering from over in America with a tornado, Hurricane Helena, I believe. A friend of mine's family, himself, are all from Valdosta, where Trump was 2 days ago, yesterday. This is a nice little spot here. I'll just give you a little slow glue with the camera for a little bit of seating. And this is some of all the new built up area that I was amazed with when I came around. Couldn't believe how much has been done around here. Another little book reading spot there for me on the right. But, yeah, back in the day this was just totally fields. There's so much. Yeah. Pathway improves from here. Lock number 8. And some good graffiti. I don't mind graffiti as long as it's done well. At least try to do something other than your nickname. Plenty of nice spots to sit and enjoy the day, and this brand spanking new community. Can't even tell you what the name of that bloody station is. I don't know. It's that new. On your left. Thank you. Can't get my bell to ring. I'm going to have to adjust that. Lock 9. here we are at Ashtown already. Lots more building going on. I made some good bit of progress since the last time I was down. It's supposed to be the stretch that I did. I'll put a map up as requested by a previous viewer. It's something I was going to get round to, but I can be a terrible procrastinator at times. So yeah, I draw out that map. It's a 22-minute cycle, 5.5 kilometres. I've been averaging around 20-21. Certainly doesn't feel like 22 minutes to me, but then the joy of cycling will do that to you sometimes. Lovely seating areas. There's a couple of really nice pubs here as well, and a restaurant too. We're here in Ashtown and the village. When I do the Tolka Valley Park, I'll be heading down there, and the gate's just about 70 metres down there. But what we're going to do now is take a left and head to the famous halfway house, which is just beside the Phoenix Park, and get the birthday boy a coffee before we go home for steak and beer, as is proper order. And whilst at the little coffee shop that I've come up to, it's really nice just outside the pub. The halfway house is famous for its Sunday dinners. I might do a little Google review of the place whilst I'm there. I've done Google Guides for a few years now. Nearly at 2.4 million views of my photos, and I just got a notice today of 10,000 views of my reviews. It's not something that I try very hard at, I just do on occasion. So I'm going into the halfway house themselves. Excellent Sunday dinners, but it gets absolutely jam-packed. I've come in here since I was a baby. I'll give you a little look at the place. And the old Irish telephone box and that. But yeah, it's a lovely spot. And around to Tinbox Coffee. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will conclude this section. And thank you very much for joining me, and thanks always for watching. Much appreciated.